Hello, everyone, and this is going to be a Cancer season, summer solstice, full moon, and a Capricorn energy reading. I hope everyone out there is doing well today. Um, I am super excited. The summer is finally here. Happy birthday, Cancers, and happy full moon. So, all of this energy is tied into each other. I love it. That means there are going to be a whole bunch of new beginnings, a whole bunch of new things to embrace this summer, and hopefully lots of just excitement and abundance and love. Okay, so Cancer is all about family, women, foundation, nurturing, healing, generation. And then we also have the summer solstice. So that is the sun. That is about, that masculine energy, your heart, family, children, your passions, just incorporating both of these things and balancing these things, which kind of goes back into that full moon energy. Whenever it's a full moon, that means that the moon is in opposition of the sun. So the full moon is in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about discipline, it's all about structure, it's all about working, career, status. So this is going to be a great time just to focus and nurture your status, your career, getting discipline, and having patience and giving yourself grace while you work and transform whatever that may look like for you in this part of your journey. Okay. Now I'm going to be doing a astrological alignment, breakdown, analogy, forecast, whatever you guys want to reference what I'm doing. And then I'm also going to get into some meditation that I had did for this energy, and then also do a channel tarot reading for this energy as well. Okay, so I'm going to go into my notes and I'm going to read you some of the things that I had noticed when I was looking at the chart for this alignment. Okay, so the summer solstice it starts on the 20th, the 21st. That's when the sun has started to enter into the equator. It's tilt on the axis, and it's at full capacity to enlighten the equator, which makes it more hotter on planet Earth, right? Because as we know, when the sun is at its lowest point, that is when it's winter, when it's getting back into the alignments, either spring or fall. And then when it's at full capacity, it is at summer. That means the sun is fully towards the equator, it's right in the middle. So that way we get the hottest impact, right? So I feel like this will be amplifying a lot of intentions, a lot of those seeds that you have sown. You will start to see them harvest at this time, see those flowers bloom in June, okay? So this is all about seeing those things that you have planted, those seeds that you have planted and nurtured this whole way up until summer starting to bloom, okay? And then right after that, we have the full moon. Okay, the full moon will be on the 22nd in Capricorn at the first degree. Okay, the first degree is all about self, new beginnings. Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So this is all about, coming into a new beginning, a new start, being passionate about initiating something. So you could be even getting initiating into something new, where that may be working out or eating healthier or having something more to do with structure, discipline, getting more organized as well, and nurturing yourself, because we are in Cancer season. This is, reading for Cancer. So this is all about nurturing yourself, nurturing the women, nurturing your mother, nurturing your father, nurturing your family, nurturing the kids. So just nurturing that foundation of that home, so that way the structure can be built properly, okay? Because this is going to be about a polarity type of thing, because we have, the moon is the woman or the mother, and that is in Capricorn. Capricorn is, that father essence, father time, Chronos, Saturn. And then we also have the sun in Cancer. You know, Cancer is the mother, intuition, water, emotions, but that's the sun. So the sun is more of a masculine energy. The sun, the boy, the child. So this is all about balancing out that energy within yourself and aligning that so you can start to propel in the right direction for the future. Okay. So I'm going to go into my notes and see what other things I had written down for this beautiful energy. Okay, and it is rising in Sagittarius, going back into that, heading in the right direction at this time. Sagittarius is all about expansion, growth, heading in a new direction for the future, and just kind of mapping out where you want to go before you take that full initiation into that direction, okay? We have a mutable opposition and we have a cardinal opposition. It also forms a cross. So a grand cross is when there's alignment. Let me show you guys. When there's alignment in the astrological wheel, that forms a cross. As you can see, it's a cross and an arrow. So this is just giving me just having, you know, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, making sure everything is perfect before a takeoff. Because if you look here, it's two sets of crosses. Like I said, it kind of looks like a bow and arrow. It looks like a ship is about to sail, taking off. So you really want to make sure that you have everything together for this new adventure that's about to take sail, that's about to take off at this time. Being flexible to these new beginnings. Also starting something new and ending something. So starting something new and ending something, because it is at that 1 degree. The full moon and the sun, they're both at 1 degree. But with the cross, we have Lilith and Neptune at the 29th degree. So that's like ending something. So ending something and being flexible, but also starting something new and being excited in this new adventure, this new passion, this new door that may be, opening up at this time. Okay. Again, going back into that cross, I seen it as like a double cross. So maybe Xing something out or gaining two different things. You can kind of look at it from whatever perspective you like. It just depends on where you're at on your journey. Again, this is just a general reading. So it will affect everyone differently. But for me, I know I have been cutting out a lot of different things. And as much as I cut out and release and let go of things, it's been just as much new things coming in. I've been getting new job opportunities, new friends, new business ventures, just a whole bunch of new things as much as I've been letting go of old things. So take it as it resonates, however it resonates with you in your life at this time, okay? There also is a mutable trine when it comes to this energy. So a trine is the triangle that you see right here, the triangle. So not only do we have a cross, but this is a good cross. It's not a fixed cross, okay? Fixed crosses are a little more, they're a little more harder to work with because it's more fixed in that energy and it's really kind of like set in stone, versus this is a cardinal and mutable cross. So it's a little bit more flexible to new beginnings, more open, more optimistic, and just kind of going with the flow and being passionate about this new journey. Then we also have a mutable trine, which is beautiful. That's all about harmony and balancing. And so the mutable trine is this Pluto in Aquarius, Lilith on the cusp of Libra and Virgo, and then also Jupiter in Taurus. So this is all about just being open to change, being optimistic to changes in a generation, changes within yourself, and growing and expanding and balancing that out within all different sides of yourself. So there may be a lot of different traumas or triggers coming up, and you just kind of have to be more flexible with yourself. Be more flexible with yourself and be more optimistic about these changes. Just because it's like you never know. You never know what could come about. Sometimes we take different roads and detours, and we're like, I don't really know. But then we end up enjoying the ride. We end up enjoying the path. We end up getting there, and we're like, wow, this is a lot better than I thought. Just like with me, I just recently took my kids to see Inside Out 2, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how this is going to go. But I really enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And it really opened me up to more mental health and being more conscious, being more aware of myself and what others may be going through at this time. So I feel like this is going to be a great time to just be more optimistic about things and being more open about new journeys, new ventures, new things that you're doing at this time, okay? Then we also have Mars sextile Mercury, okay? So this is being passionate about your values, communication about self-love, self-care, nurturing ourselves and others we care about, family, mother, intuition, insight may be heightened, intuition may be heightened, instincts may be heightened at this time. And this also could be the opposite of that. So it could be trickery, manipulation, miscommunication, war with words, argument, disagreements, because that Mars and Mercury. So just be mindful. Don't be like impulsive when it comes to things, and just really ground yourself at this time and try to stay focused and balanced as much as you can. Like I said, this is a general reading, so it just depends on where you're at in life and what you're going through. But it could be either or. I mean, I really like to focus more so on the positive, but we do have to get the polarity of everything. It's not always rainbows and roses, even though we would love it to be. But, sometimes it rains, and that's what brings about the rainbows. It has to rain. So always, stay positive, have a positive outlook on things, but just know that there can be some obstacles on this journey as well, okay? There was something that stood out to me when I was doing my meditation last night. When I was getting into my meditation, I'm not going to get into the meditation right now, but I had seen like a mermaid tail, and I was like, whoa, like what's up with this mermaid tail? Why? Because I've never seen that in like a vision or a meditation, so it kind of threw me off. And I was like, a mermaid tail. And then I seen it again. And I was like, a mermaid tail. But I seen like kind of like the end of a whale tail. And I'm like, okay, Spirit isn't showing me the whole mermaid. Spirit isn't showing me the whole whale. What's up with the tail? Is it the end of something? I'm thinking, okay, it's the end of something, right? So I'm doing more research on just the alignments, getting really into it, looking up Cancer attributes. Then I go to Capricorn attributes, and a goat with a end of a mermaid tail popped up, and I was like, that's it. That's what Spirit wanted me to see. And Capricorns are sea goats. Why nobody never told me this, you guys? I'm supposed to be an astrologer and I'm supposed to know all the signs. So I was like, wow, Capricorn is a sea goat. And then it dawned on me that the sign of Capricorn has this swirly end, and that's the end tail of the sea goat, the Capricorn. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. I'm really happy that I always love to dig deep and research different things, because I'm always learning something new about astrology, and I just love astrology, so I just really like deep diving into things. But I was like, wow, that's the end of the tail that I was seeing. So I was like, a sea goat. I was like, that's very interesting, right? So a sea goat is kind of like, with the mythology, it was this Pan, if you guys know Greek mythology, Pan, the love goddess or the goat god, he was running away from someone. In order for him to get away, he jumped in the river and tried to transform into a fish. Now, he didn't fully transform into a fish, just the intail of his body turned into a fish tail, but the whole rest of his body was still a goat. And I took that as like running away from something, transforming, getting away from the past, new beginnings, opening up, right? So when I just kind of like let my spirit take over, let my mind take over when the sea goat thing came up. So it was like diving into new levels of consciousness, new spiritual beginnings. And then I was thinking like, okay, Capricorn is a earth sign. It's grounded, it's rooted, right? But Capricorn is in winter, ironically. It's an earth sign, but it's in winter. It's raining a lot. It's cold. It's winter. And then I was like, but then it dawned on me like, okay, Cancer is the crab sign. It's a water sign, but it's summer. It's hot. So I was like, there's some type of like transition or opposition that needs to be balanced here. The earth with the water, the winter and the summer. It's the mother and the father, the duality of things. Your lower natures, your higher natures, the spirit realm and this realm, your subconscious and your conscious mind. So I was like, wow, this is going to be a big time of bringing something up to the surface or just transforming the way that you think about yourself, your conscious mind, merging your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. I know I just recently did that. It's been kind of freaking me out because I'll just be thinking about things and it's something from my subconscious to pop out. And I'm like, what's going on here? I wasn't even meditating. Like that's just something that's, in the back of my mind and it's just popping up. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of merging, especially if a lot of people have done their work in Gemini season within themselves, that you will start to see a transformation during this full moon that might be heightened or enhanced at this time. Okay. And then both signs, one thing that I did notice that both signs were water. So I was like, okay, because the sea goat, winter, water, Cancer, the crab, water. So they're both in water. What does water represent? Water represents our emotions. It represents subconscious mind. It represents women. It represents intuition, spirituality. So I was like, I was kind of really digging this astrology breakdown. I was really getting into it because it was just going in deeper, just breaking down different levels. And I love being down a good rabbit hole. Okay, give me a snack, and I'm in a rabbit hole for a while. Okay, because I really enjoy just deep diving into knowledge. Okay. So yeah, both in water, subconscious mind, spiritual intuition, emotions, mother, father as above, so below. So mother, father, because I like to say Cancer is the mother of the signs, and Capricorn is the father of the signs. So it's like that mother, father, that duality, that balance. So when you have a mother and a father, it makes the children, a daughter earth. It makes us better. It helps us because we have that balance, that polarity that we need to grow spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, in every level. Okay. All right. So then because that wasn't even my meditation, that was just things that was popping up as I was doing my homework on this alignment. And then I got into my meditation. And during my meditation, like I said, I seen a mermaid tail, a whale tail. And when I first seen it, I took that as something ending, transformation, something transforming. Because it made me think of Ariel when she transformed into, the human with the human legs to walk on land. So, like coming up for air when you are in your subconscious mind, when you are doing shadow work, when you are deep diving into things. Because like I said, I like going down a rabbit hole, but also come up for air as well. Ground yourself, come back to reality, that balance, right? Okay. So then I also seen, that was another thing. I seen a serpent's tongue. And I was like, hold on, spirit, wait a minute, because I literally seen just the head of a snake and the tongue just stick out. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, like what is going on? But it wasn't biting, it was just the tongue. So that made me think of communication. That kind of made me go back into the trickery, miscommunication, manipulation. Because when I think of a serpent, I like to think of Adam and Eve in a garden. The snake manipulated Eve into biting the apple. He by saying, oh this, oh that, you can be just like God if you eat that apple. And she was like, well, you know what, I don't think a bite will hurt. So he kind of tricked her by using his sense of talking, his tongue. The tongue is mightier than the sword. That's what some people like to say. People can get really hurt by words, and sometimes you can't take those things back. That's why it's always good to be mindful of what you say. Think before you say, because sometimes you can't take them words back, if you say something. And some people some people like to say when you use words, you're casting spells. So be careful of what you say. That's why I always love to say positive affirmations. I'm abundant, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm love. Never putting yourself down, because you never know what you can bring into this realm of reality. Okay, you want to say positive things and uplifting things. So just always be mindful of that when it comes to what you're saying and what you are consuming as well. That's listening to things, watching, letting your energy be surrounded by who you're giving your energy to. Because if it's not uplifting you, if it's bringing you down, then you kind of need to watch that or cut that out as well. Okay. Going back to the serpent's tongue. I also seen like a corner, like a square of something, like the corner of a room. They like to say like a square energy that's always like friction, or they say the corners of the walls hold the most negative energy. So like a negative energy. So just being mindful of the energy that's around you, the energy that you're putting out. And because Capricorn is that disciplined energy. And then when I think of the sun, it's hot. So when you get hot, you sweat. That's a form of purging. That's a form of releasing. That's a form of detoxification. So getting out that negative energy as well. Okay. Then I also seen, well, that was pretty much it for like because I did it in two sections, because it is the summer solstice and the full moon in Capricorn. So that was more for the summer. So that's like a general reading for this next month. And then for the full moon meditation, I seen a horizontal line. It came in like a line, and then it flattened and expanded like a plane, almost like a glass ceiling. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then like a flash of a vertical line came through. And I was like, did I just see a flash of a vertical line? And then spirit made it happen again. So it was a flash of a vertical line. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, that kind of reminds me of the cross that I showed you guys. So it went back into the cross. I feel like that's going to be extremely prominent in this energy. Something new taking place, a new beginning, something starting. And you just have to have flexibility when getting into this. It could even be something with career, because Capricorn is career, with the family as well. So just being open to whatever this new energy is, and being optimistic and being flexible, because that is that horizontal line, that being mutable, that being flexible, that air. So that way you can, that air and that water, because that air and that water is kind of like going with the flow of things. So that way you can stay in a current stream, row your boat gently down the stream. Okay. You don't want to go against the current. That makes it harder on you. Okay. So I seen a horizontal line, and then I seen a vertical flash, and then I seen, it was like mutable opposition, and then a cardinal vertical, being flexible when it comes to starting something new, opening up to new beginnings, and it may look different. So going back to what I said in the beginning of this reading, everybody's going through different things. This may look different for everyone. A new beginning may be a ending for someone, and a new beginning may be starting something new for someone else. So just be mindful of your goals, ideas, what you want to accomplish at this time, and what this new journey may look like for you. It could even be just starting a new project, like I said, new opportunities coming in, new friendships, new lover, new family relationships, new family members, going back to the mother and father, creating kids, pregnancy, pregnant with new ideas. I can keep going on, but yeah, that's just my interpretation, and that is my astrological alignment breakdown and also my meditation that I've seen. Now I'm going to get into my channeled energy reading for the tarot cards and see what other messages pop up for this energy. Okay, I'm gonna pull three cards from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. And we're going to see, just to start off, the overall energy for this reading and see what comes out, okay? This is for the summer solstice, Cancer season, and full moon in Capricorn. I just thought it would be fun to just, put it all in one big old present. Oh, burdens flipped out. So yeah, I feel like this is 10, so self renewal, new beginnings. So this may come in as something being different. This new beginning may be extremely different. Like I was just saying, this may not look like how you're used to starting new things. This may come in as a shake-up energy. This might shake things up a bit. It's kind of like when you plan to do something, and let's say you're planning a date, okay? You're planning a date to go to the carnival. All right. You already bought your tickets. You get there. Let's just say the power's out. You can't ride the ride. You can't do anything. So it's like, darn it, this isn't what I planned. So you go to the movies, and, you get to the movies and they're like, we're doing, matinee or something. And you get your tickets half off. You go in there. They're just really sweet. You get discounts on everything. So it's kind of like ending something or things not going as planned so something new can start. Okay. So it may look like a burden. It may be a burden. Just holding on to certain things, but just release that control, release that expectation, release the expectations of things so that we can be more open to this new beginning that spirit and your spirit guides and your angels are trying to open you up to, because I feel like there is a new beginning that they want you to start, and you may be looking at it as a burden, or like, oh man, I really don't want to do that, or oh man, this isn't, but really, everything is going as planned, the way it's supposed to be. And it's always on divine timing, okay? There's always a lesson in the blessing, okay? It's a lesson, and in every lesson, it's a blessing, all right? So yeah, don't look at it as a negative thing. Transmute that energy to a more positive way of thinking, okay? And these two cards fell out. I'm going to take them. So we got sacred space. Okay, sacred space is all about tapping into your energy and your foundation and nurturing that, getting into this creative space so you can get more connected with the divine, more aligned with the divine, and honoring your energy, honoring your space. Going back to the astrology breakdown, being mindful of what you're consuming and who you're sharing energy with at this time, okay? And then we also have the 2 and the 1. So 2 is all about values, and 1 is all about self. So your self-value, self-love, self-care, nurturing yourself at this time, okay? And then we also have integration. So this is making me think about, wow, with the snake on here, with the tongue, you guys, with the snake with the tongue. I love it. So yeah, this is all about integrating this initiation. I feel like a lot of people have been getting initiated, whatever that may look like for you, initiated into a new beginning, initiated into a new job, initiation with working out, eating more healthy, family members, just some sort of new beginning. And right now you are integrating that. So really integrating these new changes, this being more optimistic about these new changes and being more open to this new changes, because right now we're integrating that, okay? And then the number is 33. Okay, 3 is intelligence. 3 is communication. So intelligent communication, I like to think of that as divine, source, God, coming in and helping you integrate this energy, your spirit angels, your spirit guides, whatever that looks like for you, just integrating this new change and being open to that at this time, okay? This also has an arrow, that opposition energy, squares, circles, life, the moon, water. So this has a lot of the things that we were talking about just on this card alone. So just really integrating all of these different changes that you have made over this season and being optimistic about it, okay? Not really giving yourself a hard time, but having grace, showing yourself grace and patience and love, because I feel like it's like a roller coaster ride, and you just gotta throw your hands up and enjoy the ride, all right? Bottom card, just peeked over at it, and it's changes. So yeah, things changing, a shift. This is going back into that wheel. I'm seeing a lot of spirals. So 9, completion, birth, new beginnings, new life, being optimistic, and changes, things changing. That's going back into the astrology alignment as well, with this new moon, with this full moon being at the 1st degree and the sun being at the 1st degree. That's new beginnings, that's new changes, but also Lilith and Neptune being at the 29th degree, and that is forming that cross. So something ending for a new beginning to start, and that is all about change. That is all about transformation. That is all about being flexible and being open and integrating those changes as well, okay? And then the number on here is 29, so it's going back to values of completion, values of birth and growth and completion, valuing this completion and this transformation, okay? And then 2 + 9 is 11. That goes back to 2. And that's all about, your self-value, self-love, the 2 and a 1. So I feel like this is going to be in a 2 and a 1, 2 + 1 = 3. 3 goes back into balancing, mother, father, son, mother, father, daughter, mind, body, spirit, the Trinity, the triangle, the foundation, the pyramid. So it's all about getting into balance with yourself, balance with your mind, balance with the divine, so you can get aligned and take off into higher heights right now, okay? So yes, that is for our oracle reading. So this is going to be the general energy for this. Okay, now I'm going to get into the tarot card part of this and see what other messages Spirit has for the collective at this time. I don't like looking at them because I be peeking. I like for Spirit to just surprise me, Spirit. Surprise us, Spirit. What are some other messages for the collective at this time, for the summer solstice, this Cancer season, and this full moon in Capricorn, okay? There are going to be work changes, things with work changing, things with your career changing, to bring in as I'm cutting the deck, things with work changing. okay? Nurturing your foundation, nurturing this new foundation on this new journey with the Fool as I'm cutting it. I told you that's why I don't like peeking at them, okay? But as I'm cutting it, this is what's coming up. Nurturing your pentacles, all right? Nurturing this new foundation, and it's going to be just changing a lot of different things about you, work, partnerships, opportunities, relationships with work, friends, family, and yourself, okay? All right, now let's cut the deck. First card out. The Fool. Yes. Yes, the Fool card. So this is all about a new journey, new beginnings, okay? Being optimistic, being open, taking that leap of faith, okay? Not being afraid. 0 is nothing, but in nothing is everything, okay? Like I said, not having those expectations, not having expectations on this new journey, just going with the flow, being open, making sure you have your necessities, you have everything you need on this journey, okay? He has the essential things in his bag with the Sun, being happy about this new journey that he's going on, or you're going on, or she's going on. And then also heeding the messages of spirit, okay? Listening to spirit with this dog. That's crazy, because today when I woke up, I seen a dog in my vision. And I'm like, what the? Because I meditate every day. I wake up, I give my thanks to, the Creator. I thank the Creator for letting me see another beautiful day. And I run down the list of things that I'm grateful for. And then I'll kindly, fall into a meditative state. Now, in this meditative state today, I seen a dog, and I'm like, and the dog was running to me. And I'm like, why is this dog running to me? Like, and then it, it just sat next to me. I started, okay, because in my meditations, I get very in depth and very in tune with meditation. So I'll like cast my energy out into the meditation. And as I'm casting my energy out into the meditation, I start to rub the dog and caress the dog and pet the dog. And as I'm petting the dog just sat next to me and just comfort me. So I'm like, okay. All right, I took it as a sense of loyalty, maybe even spirit being loyal to me, or someone being loyal to me and I'm being loyal to them. So this like affection returned, okay? So heeding the calls that spirit has for you, that the divine has for you at this time, giving birth to new things, giving birth to new creations with this flower in their hand, and just being happy. Listening to your conscious mind, okay? This is confirming the burden card. So a lot of people may be having a hard time with this new transition. And I'm hearing this because of control. A lot of people want to control everything. So you got to release this control, release this, it has to be like this. It has to be detailed. It has to be, no, some things aren't going to show up the way that you want them to, okay? Everything isn't going to show up the way you want it, that way you want it. You just have to be open. I know if I would have had everything planned out, I would have never thought in a million years that I would be doing tarot readings. I would have never thought in a million years that I'd be making crystal jewelry, selling crystals, giving out words of advice, people really loving and appreciating my advice, and me helping out people. This is not what I thought, but I'm so happy that I followed my spirit. I'm so happy that I followed my heart and I listened to my intuition on this journey, because I'm doing a lot more than I ever thought that I would have. I don't want to get emotional, but that's just really how I feel. I love openly with my heart. And I feel like me doing this is really fulfilling me on every level, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. And I feel like when you guys just take that leap of faith, this full journey, and being more open and more optimistic to what this journey looks like and what it has in store, then you will be extremely happy, okay? Honestly, what I'm hearing is Spirit's call. Spirit wants you to do something. Spirit is trying to lead you to something. Spirit is telling you something, guiding you somewhere. You need to listen. That's this dog, okay? Whether that be being cautious and being aware of what you're getting yourself into, or just listening and going with the flow. Spirit is giving you signs, whether they're good signs for something, the okay, the green light to go, or the red light to stop, the red flags, the signs. Pay attention to all the signs on this journey, okay? Intuition is going to be a big thing. Listening to your intuition, following your intuition is going to be a big thing. And intuition will be heightened during this full moon, okay? Next card out. Ah! It's the Magician! It's the Magician card. We got 0-1. This is most definitely a new beginning for something. You guys watch me shuffle. You guys watch me cut. Wow. I've never had this come out back to back like this. The Fool journey and the Magician. Tapping into your power, knowing who you are when you really give into your spirit, listen to your spirit, listen to your heart. That's going to open up the door for this new beginning, this new journey, knowing that you are the one, okay? You're divinely connected with this universe, with this earth. You know, nurture yourself. You are one with the earth, okay? That's something that I'm hearing. You are one. Get in alignment with the earth. Get in alignment with the universe. Ground yourself. Go outside and ground yourself. Like I said, you have the essential tools in your bag. And now you're laying them out on a table to start manifesting what it is that you want with this snake around his waist, okay? You're in control of your lower desires. You're in control of your lower self, your lower natures at this time, okay? This is all about power with this 8. Borealis? A Bora, y'all know what I'm saying, the snake eating its head, okay? So this is a new beginning, a new start, being open to that new beginning, being open to this new start, and knowing that you are connected with the divine. You have this infinite connection with the divine. I'm hearing every time you reincarnate, you go on this mission and you are connected with the divine, okay? So you've been here many lifetimes and you've done this journey many lifetimes. It's all about initiating it. It's all about integrating it. It's all about listening to your intuition and following that on this journey, okay? Because you are a master manifester, okay? You have the sword in your hand, the power of your mind, pentacles on the table. You have control over your money assets. You have the wand in your hand. You're in control of your power and your passions. And then you also have the cup, so emotional fulfillment and control of your emotions. So you're in control of all these elements within yourself and outside of yourself. As above, so below. Okay, going back into the astrological alignments. And you are very conscious, okay? If you own my channel, you are tapped in and you are conscious. That's what this yellow is on these backgrounds. It represents consciousness, as being aware, okay? Even though the Fool is unaware of what's going on, the Fool is very aware that I'm going to take this journey, whether what nobody think. I don't care what nobody think. I'm doing this for my spirit and my heart to tap in with the divine. And then, wow, look at that, tapped in with the divine instantly, because you mastered yourself. You mastered the elements of the earth, and that's when it turns into ether, and that spirit comes in and takes full control. Okay. Wow. What is the next card? The Moon. Yes. Full moon reading. And we got the moon. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. With the dogs again. Oh my goodness. The dogs are everywhere. The wolf, the dog. Okay. So, wow. I'm hearing the dog chase the cat. So be mindful of your lower natures at this time, your subconscious mind at this time, your emotions. Okay. Don't let your emotions get the best of you at this time, with this crustacean at the bottom coming out of the water, going on this new path past these pillars with these dewdrops. Okay, how many dewdrops is it? Let's count them. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 dewdrops. So 15 is the I think 15 is the Tower card, you guys. Yeah, so this is, this is about a new transformation, transforming your subconscious mind and enlightening that, okay? Because this is a sun, but I mean, this is the moon, but it's shining bright like the sun. So I feel like this is all about balancing those lower natures, balancing out that emotion, balancing out, whatever it is that you need to balance out so you can get in alignment within yourself, okay? So you can go on this new path this new journey, this new beginning at this time, okay? Wow. I love this. I love this. Your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, balancing your yin and your yang, your good and your bad. Okay. We got two dogs. We got a dog and we got a wolf. So it's all about being loyal to yourself, minding your intuition and paying attention to the insight that you get at this time. Okay. So a lot of things are going to be enhanced and enlightened when this full moon comes in Capricorn. I'm going to have to pull some more cards to see what is going to be enhanced and be enlightened, okay? But let's finish this real quick, okay? Next card out. Queen of Wands, your power will be enhanced. Yes, I love that. Queen of Wands. Yes, so the sunflower, the black cat, okay? These lions at her feet. She's holding the wand in her hand. She has a lions at her crown. So being confident on this journey, being confident where you're at this time, and growing, and knowing that you have this inner power. You're divinely connected to source. You're divinely connected with the creator, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Your ancestors have your back. They're here with you, your angels, so your spirit guides, whatever you want to call this team that is behind you, this army that is behind you, that is helping you on this journey. They love when you get passionate about whatever you're doing, wherever you're headed on this journey, okay? Because we got 3 major arcana coming out. That's huge. So something big is about to happen when this full moon comes. A big sense of transformation, a big sense of spiritual intuition being heightened, those spiritual gifts, and the power is going to be in your hands, and it's all about tapping into that divine feminine energy. So going within, maybe even doing some meditations, sitting with yourself, breathing exercises, going down in nature, swimming, taking showers, baths. Now, I mean, I know we all take showers and baths, but being more intentional when you're in those showers and those baths, really cleansing yourself and connecting with the divine, because I look at the water as a sense of communication with the divine. It also clears us and cleanses us. So just really tapping into this water element and tapping into this fire element, that passion in your heart, that desire in your heart. What are some things that you want to bring into this fruition? What are some goals that you set out that you want to bring into fruition? You know, master manifester type energy. I feel like there is going to be a big opportunity for you at this time when you just get grounded and get centered in yourself. The possibilities are endless, okay? Especially with this black cat that's going within, segment energy, tapping into your inner fierce warrior, you know, spiritual warrior essence, but also being happy and balancing that out, okay? Don't go too crazy on everybody at this time. You know, they like to say, you know, the wolves howl at the moon, the freaks come out at night, but it's also about balancing that as well, all right? So balancing out every side, every aspect, every facet of yourself at this time, okay? Let's see what the bottom card is. Many options, 7 of Cups, lots of different options, lots of different opportunities coming in. Yeah, lots of different opportunities are going to be presenting themselves during this full moon. Whether it's with work, whether it's with people, whether it's your spirit guides. We got the snake with the tongue again, the foundation, the tower, jewels. We got 2 serpents. So it's going to be a lot of different opportunities coming in. You just got to make sure that you are weeding out the negative and letting in the good, weighing out the pros and the cons during this time, because there is just a lot of different opportunities, and you never know. So make sure that you are listening to your intuition and following your intuition at this time, okay? Let's get into our last message from our chakra deck and see what is the last message that Spirit has for us at this time for this Cancer season, summer solstice, full moon, and Capricorn energy. So let's see what is the final message. Cut the cards and reflection, hero pose. So just sitting with yourself, being still. I said go out in nature, just relax, okay? Reflection, hero pose. Embark on the journey to invite acceleration of your soul's path here on earth. Beautiful. New things on the horizon with the sun in the back rising. Just sitting there, admiring the view with these trees, nurturing yourself, nurturing the earth, maybe water some plants, feed some animals, give back to the earth, give back to nature. Get grounded, get centered, get in the flow, and be thankful, being grateful for this beautiful opportunity, these beautiful opportunities that are about to come in. Because I see some beautiful opportunities making their way in, but it's all about where you are sitting. How are you sitting with yourself at this time? Okay, are you aligned at this time to receive these blessings? Are you able and open to receive the blessings? Because if you're closed off, you're not going to be able to receive them. But if you open up, then you can receive the gifts much easier. Okay, so this is my energy reading for Cancer season, summer solstice, full moon in Capricorn. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.